This is Clinton from BlackLantic Media, an organization uplifting Black voices in the East.
This is BlackLantic reporting live at the Black Diamond Ball. We are so excited to be here at the Fairmont Royal York supporting the Black community tonight.
BlackLantic Media acknowledges that it carries out its work on the traditional unceded territory of the Wolastoqey, Mi'kmaq, and Pescataway peoples.
I would also like to acknowledge that I am seated on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. First up, we interviewed the host, Maggie John.
About to say, Maggie?
I absolutely love the East Coast.
That's what we like to hear.
My last assignment when I was in television was going out east and doing a story on Africville. And can I just say, those are my people. I love, like, the East Coast. I could go on and on and on, Hillary, about the East Coast, how amazing. And, like, people will give you the shirt off their back in the East Coast.
Literally.
They will feed you and give you the shirt off your back.
Absolutely. Well, you'll have to come back, and we'll have to have you on the podcast officially. Yes, but you're here, Maggie John. You're hosting the Black Diamond Ball. Tell us, how excited are you to be here tonight?
Oh my gosh, so excited. So Hillary, the funny thing is, I am one of those people that was like on IG every year, like, oh, I wish I could go to the Black Diamond Ball, and like looking at all the fabulous people there, and to be hosting this year is just such an honor. I'm so excited.
Absolutely. Now, tell me what you're wearing. You look stunning. You also smell phenomenal. Tell me everything.
I think I'm wearing myself because no one has paid me for advertising. So I'm wearing myself.
You're wearing yourself. Well, you're wearing yourself. Stunning, darling. Stunning, darling. Anything specific about tonight that you're most excited for? We've got like music performers. We've got some good food coming out. Anything in particular?
You know what? I just love the opportunity for us to celebrate us. Absolutely. We don't do that enough. We sit in so much trauma and so much lament. You know, like you cover some of those stories and it's heavy. So to have a night of just joy, of celebrating excellence, of just patting each other on the back and saying, you are doing amazing work. Hillary, you are doing amazing work. You are.
Thank you.
We need to hear that more from each other. So that's what I'm excited about.
Of course. And final question. This is the 9th year. They're about to go to their 10th year of the Black Diamond Ball. Can you speak a little bit to the amazing legacy that Black Diamond Ball and Shawn Cuffie are leaving for this community?
So amazing. Like, I think about the fact that this space is sold out tonight. Right? Like, I mean, there are so many people that wanted to get in and couldn't get in. And that is legacy, right? Being able to, again, celebrate each other and teaching the next generation of how important that is so important as well. I think about my boys. I have 2 young boys, 17 and 11. Oh, wow. And, you know, for them to see that there is Black excellence, Black history in the making in our country is so important.
Absolutely. Maggie, thank you so much. So excited to see you hosting tonight. Thank you. I'm here on behalf of BlackLantic this time with one of the people I have first ever interviewed on a carpet in my career, the legend, George Sully. How are you this evening?
I'm good. I'm just here soaking in the sounds and the sights.
Absolutely. Now, Black Diamond Ball, 9th year.
Yes.
Such a legacy and like a legendary moment in our community, which is something that you continue to do with Black Designers of Canada. Yep. Can you speak to the longevity and how many years the Black Diamond Ball has been around?
Well, you know what? It's not only have they been around, but they've just been carrying that weight of us, and it's not even really a bad weight. It's a heavy, strong, powerful one. And for them to keep it going, and for me to actually be here once again to celebrate our own, it's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. Now, there you have some like honorees that they give out tonight, but you also, in your own right, give out awards as Black Designers of Canada. Can you speak to why it's so important to have Black people recognize other Black people in this way?
It's very important because we only have ourselves first. And if we don't celebrate ourselves, who will, right? So I'm happy to celebrate Black Designers of Canada as well and give out awards to those designers that are more than deserving of. And just excited to do it every year.
Absolutely. Now, you recently, I mean, you've got the Triple H, you've got Hudson's, Harry, Holt. You broke into the American market, although to me breaking in, I thought you were already there doing it. So just a quick moment, what's up and what's next for Sully and Sons and everything that you've got going on personally?
But yeah, so you're right. We're in Harry Rosen, Hudson's Bay, Holt Renfrew, just landed Saks, New York. Absolutely. So, and we're just going to continue now And we've been in the States, but in small pockets. We just hit major retailers, and that's the big thing. It's the big money, and now we're just making the wave from New York to Los Angeles, everything in between. Now that we have Saks Fifth Ave as an anchor, everything just opens up to you, pretty much.
I will let you enjoy the sounds, the food, the beautiful event. Thank you so much for stopping and talking to us.
Absolutely, thank you.
Up next, we interview Ryan Singh, who is an honoree of the evening. Tell me, why was it important for you to come out to the Black Diamond Ball tonight?
Well, it's important to celebrate diversity and inclusion, and what it means with all the accomplishments we as the Black community have. It's so important to celebrate these accomplishments. As a storyteller, I'm telling Black stories all the time, and it means that I'm building community, building the infrastructure around our stories. And so I feel honored to be receiving this award tonight, and it means a lot for me.
And speaking to that, I mean, this has been around for 9 years, the Black Diamond Ball. They're honoring you. It's amazing. Can you speak to the longevity of these awards and what it means as a pillar in the Toronto community?
Well, I've been a part of these awards before as a guest. And last time I was here was celebrating Mr. Jane and Finch and capturing photographs then. So I was behind the cameras, and to see how we continue to evolve with these organizations is important, because let's face it, a lot of the funding that we've seen over the last 3 years is drying up, and we have to find a way of sustaining these engagements. So not only am I receiving an award today, but I also have to find ways of being able to give back and to maintain for others coming up.
Absolutely amazing. Well, I will let you go and enjoy this beautiful evening. Congratulations on being honored by the Black Diamond Ball, and thank you so much for stopping and talking to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good evening. We're here with Calissa at the Black Diamond Ball. How are you this evening?
I'm fantastic. How
Amazing.
are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good.
So, a 9th Black Diamond Ball. It's such an important event throughout Canada and especially Toronto. What does the Black Diamond Ball mean to you?
I mean, what a way for people to show up, right? And like Black business, Black entrepreneurship, like all of that stuff. I mean, I love it. I'm honored. It's such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Not only are you honored, you're being honored.
I am. Yes, I'm an honoree.
How does that feel?
You know what? It solidifies for me that I'm where I'm supposed to be, and that's working in mental health and helping our people.
That's so important.
Yeah.
Yeah, and does it also erase sort of any sort of imposter syndrome that may have become a part as part of your work? No, not at all.
You know what?
You've always known you're in the right place.
I think everyone suffers a little bit from imposter syndrome, but when you know that you're called to be here and to do what you're supposed to, it goes away.
Okay. Have you ever been out east?
Like Nova Scotia?
Yep.
All my family is Nova Scotia.
Okay,
I'm part
Scotian. We got a Scotian here. Hey,
we're probably related.
Yes, sure. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, thank you so much for your time, and I hope you enjoy the evening.
Yes, thank you so much.
Care. Thank you.
Next on the carpet, we interview Mitzi Hunter, the former Minister of Education of Ontario, and who is also a former mayoral candidate for the city. We're here with BlackLantic, impacting voices across the East Coast, and I'm going to prompt you to say again why it was so important that we were here tonight.
Well, I love that you're here because the Black community impacts Canada from coast to coast to coast. There is a Black community everywhere. And the fact that you're taking this wonderful evening out to people on the East Coast is so amazing. I love the East Coast of Canada. It's like some of the kindest and just most generous people that I've met in this country. And so it's wonderful that you're here representing.
Absolutely. I mean, and the interview is all about you, but I will say that I hope that people out East see something like this and that they're able to see that like this is possible, that these people are honored, and we see more options for, you know, the Black Diamond Ball out in Halifax, out in Moncton, wherever. But talking about you, Mitzi Hunter, tell me, why is it so important that you're here this evening?
Yeah, you know, this is the 9th year that we're celebrating the Black Diamond Ball, and it is always a wonderful experience. It's fun, it's creative, it's bold, and you leave inspired and uplifted. And during Black History Month, sometimes the content is heavy, right? It's really expressing the realities of the Black experience in Canada and around the world. And coming to the Black Diamond Ball is a moment of just pure joy and pure celebration, and really looking at the best of our community.
Absolutely. Is there anything in particular you're excited for tonight? We've got the food, we've got some good music, we've got the honorees. Anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to really hanging out with a lot of people, just saying hello, catching up, and really just enjoying community.
Absolutely. I mean, and I've seen you around the community a lot recently, and it's been so nice seeing you. So I will let you enjoy the rest of the community that I'm sure just wants to hang out and to catch up with you. So thank you so much for stopping by and talking to us on the carpet.
It was wonderful to be here. Thank you.
Next up, a great conversation with keynote speaker Leanne Lyon Bartley. First of all, thank you so much for stopping and talking with us over at the Black Diamond Ball. We're so excited to be here. Can you speak to why it was important that you attend this evening?
Tonight is really just an opportunity for us to celebrate excellence, right? It's excellence in action. And so for me, being able to be here and be around everyone and just celebrate everything that we do that, you know, really makes a difference and an impact here in Canada and beyond is why I needed to be here tonight.
Absolutely. And I assume that a lot of that must translate to the work that you do being a speaker. Can you speak to a little bit of those similarities that come into your day-to-day practice while championing Black excellence here tonight?
So I'm an executive vice president for a North American organization. And
I heard that.
Yeah. And you know what? Just really bringing your best self to work, trying to make a difference. You know, I talked about us really being able to make an impact. And that's what I do every single day, right? So I can affect over 10,000 employees across this North America, right? And really, it's about how do you make a difference in people's lives and how do you be of service. So I'm going to talk a little bit about being of service. And I think that's such a critical part in everything that everyone does. I don't think everyone always recognizes that you're of service. And so just be the best you can when you're serving others.
Of course, being the best, showing up, being your authentic self, all things that I think are so important to the Black community to remember, especially Black History Month, where we are asked to sort of give that 150 and show up and do the most. This evening, we're going to have music, speakers, all of these things. Is there anything specific that you are excited for while you're here tonight?
Oh, all of it. I'm going to say all of it. I'm excited for all of it. I'm excited to just, you know, hear the words of wisdom and inspiration that I'm going to get tonight, because I know I'm going to. And we're going to have some fun.
Amazing. Well, I am going to let you go and enjoy the fun. Thank you so much for stopping and talking with us on the carpet.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm here with Shawn Cuffie, probably the busiest man of this evening, the founder of the Black Diamond Ball. How are you doing so far?
I am fantastic. I am hot. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I'm everything.
Well, I want to start with a joke that you said to dress fabulous. I hope I did the part.
Dressed fabuloso. I love it.
Thank
the
you.
eyes to match.
I tried to do what you told me to do when you say something, how high I will jump for you, Shawn. Thank you.
I love it. I love you, Hillary.
What is the thing that you are most excited about for tonight?
Oh my goodness. Two things. I am excited to see the Soul Motivators. I hear they're crazy. I hear that band will have me dancing and shaking and moving. And I'm, of course, excited for the Soca Queen, Miss Allison Hines. Like, that's going to be really exciting. So those are two things I'm excited for. I'm also excited for my bed. So, you know, when this is over, I'm going to be like in bed. So, yes, so it's a good time. So, yes.
Absolutely. And I'm sure you're going to get asked this question a lot, but this is the 9th year. Can you speak to the legacy that you've left behind? Because, I mean, this community, they are clamoring for this event. It is already sold out. People are probably still begging you for access. I have no doubt. How do you get to this point?
I don't know. I said, you know what? I got to design this event that's going to be like, you know, spectacular, that people are going to want to come out, dress up and do. And, you know, I pretty much set it up and it actually worked. Wow, it actually worked. So, you know, it looks like I have a little bit of skill in making things look fabulous and beautiful. So I just tried my best and it worked. So welcome to the legacy of the Black Diamond Ball.
The legacy of the Black Diamond Ball. It is also televised. You are breaking down barriers with what you're doing here tonight. Now, what do we have to look forward to for the 10th, the decade-long celebration coming up next year?
Oh my goodness. So for the 10th year anniversary, you are going to have to wait to find out. I
want to know now.
I know, right? But yeah, it's going to be fabulous. It's going to be our biggest one yet. The 10th year anniversary of the Black Diamond Ball.
Amazing. So you said you were hot. You said you were tired. You said you were thirsty. I'm going to let you go off of this carpet. I am excited to enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Hillary, it was my pleasure.
Thank you.
Rose, hello. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm amazing. Thank you. This is Clinton from BlackLantic Media, uplifting Black voices in the East. And this is Rose, who I go way back with. Rose was the writer of Canada's first ever hip-hop musical and sequel. And it was an amazing experience. And yeah, how have you been? And
I'm well. I'm actually considering remounting a couple of those musicals.
I think you should.
It's time.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing time to make that announcement of the Black Diamond event.
Yes.
How does it feel to know that the legacy that you carry of having produced the first Black hip-hop musical in all of Canadian history?
It's a humbling feeling to see so much come out of it and how much people have actually continued the legacy. Like yourself, look at you.
And I don't, yeah.
Look at you. You're still doing it. You know, there's Cassandra who's still doing it. Dre. There's so many people who are continuing. So I'm so proud.
You took the words out of my mouth. Yeah, not only the legacy, the things that you have built, and I owe a lot of my experience in this industry to you as well.
Thank you.
I know you have a lot to do. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for the interview. And we'll catch up.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Perfect. I'm here with Maureen Kithika from Shea Moisture. How are you doing?
I'm fine. So good to see you again.
It's so good to see you. Now, Shea Moisture has been a champion of the community. You give back to small businesses. You are out there doing the work. And some would say Black Diamond Ball, we are celebrating 9 years of it tonight, doing the same thing. How do you feel about the longevity of both of these things and them coming together tonight?
I think it's about time, right? I keep saying we are at a point where we need to keep doing the work and we need to not get tired. It's been many years of us not being served. It's been many years of us being forgotten. But in the recent past, we've seen a lot of advocacy by the community and for the community. My urge to everyone is that we don't forget to do these things. We don't forget to celebrate ourselves. So from a Black Diamond Ball perspective, I think for me, it's important for us as we go into the 10th year, and I've told Shawn this over and over again, let's not forget to continue to advocate for ourselves. From a brand perspective, the work continues to be done. There's a whole generation coming behind us that we need to continue to overserve. We need to continue to educate and to ensure that they know that they are beautiful and that they're worth it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now tonight we've got Allison Hines, we've got music, we've got food. Is there anything in particular, Maureen, that you're excited for?
I don't know if you know this, but today we are honoring 8 entrepreneurs at Shea Moisture. We're going to be giving these awards to women who serve the community and women who, in particular, we probably don't recognize the work that they do. Some of them are they double hard. They've got their own full-time jobs or have started businesses, and it's exciting for us as a brand because it's another step in us solidifying that commitment that we have to continue advocating for Black female entrepreneurs.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on, again, continuing to champion the community. That's so exciting to hear. I will let you go and enjoy the ad. It is a bumping behind this camera. I will let you enjoy. Thank you so much for stopping and talking with us.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, thank you. I'm here with the icon, the legendary, the multidisciplinary gifted Hollywood Jade. How are you? I'm multidisciplinary. How are you doing this evening?
I'm great. I'm so happy to be here. It is my first time coming to the Black Diamond Ball as a guest. I used to be the creative director for the event for the first 5 years. So it's nice to be here doing this instead of ushering people around and frantically doing things.
I can imagine. Now, so you helped for the first 5 years creative directing.
Yes.
We're at 9 years, about to approach 10. Can you speak to the importance of an event like this and the legacy that it leaves behind for the community?
Yeah, I think events like this are so important because there are so few in between events where us as Black people of the Caribbean diaspora get an opportunity to come together and be elevated. Like, that's one of the things that I loved about when Shawn first came up with the concept. It was like, it's nice to be able to get dressed up and look the way that we like to look and we deserve to look and feel the way we deserve to feel.
Absolutely.
And turn some heads. So
absolutely. You are turning the heads. Look at you. You're a glitter bomb of joy this evening.
Come on.
Is there anything in particular you're excited for tonight? We've got the good food. We've got Allison Hines, Soul Motivators. The list goes on. What are you here for?
I really am just excited to be a spectator. I've never seen or experienced the show from this side.
Yes.
And I think that'll be very informative for me to get to watch and see it and experience what I helped build.
You truly, and you should be congratulating yourself as we approach this 10th year. First 5 years, I assume, could not have been done without you. So you need your flowers tonight. If the first 5 are about you, then this 10th one should be also celebrating. Should be celebrating you.
Baby, you said it.
You said, honey.
I just listened.
Honey, Hollywood Jade. Thank you so much.
My
for talking
pleasure.
with us.
You look great.
Mwah, thank you, darling.
Yeah.
This is Clinton Davis from BlackLantic with Dwight Drummond from CBC. Good evening, Dwight. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm very good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
So, Black Diamond event, the 9th annual one, cultural heritage, cultural legacy in Canada. You know, what role does media have in helping to build and preserve the legacy that's been created here?
You know, when you talk about what we do, is we try to reflect Canada back to itself in all of our representation in this country. And I think that events like this are important because it's just an opportunity for us to come out and celebrate ourselves. That's what I love about this month. I love Black History Month because we use it to remember our accomplishment. We use it to remember our ancestors. But then at the end of it, there's nothing wrong with having a little fun and having a little party. And this tonight is a celebration of ourselves. It's a celebration of our culture. And you know what? I love me some Allison Hines. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Allison Hines, Soul Motivators. It's going to be some good loud music.
It's going to be nice.
And people watching this, you can't see, but this is definitely a night to show up and show off.
I'm sure they're going to turn the camera around and give them a look at this room. But you know what? It's resplendent. Like the ladies are shining.
Dazzling.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yes. We could rename it possibly the Black Candy event.
No. Diamond. We're shivering diamond. What do you think of that? Don't get me in trouble.
I hear you, brother. Thank you so much for your time. Have an amazing evening. Dwight Drummond, CBC.
I am here with Dominique Grant. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
Wonderful. I'm so happy we coordinated. Mergirl, Black Girl Energy. Whoever said The Little Mermaid couldn't be black didn't know us.
They were in denial.
They were wrong.
They were very wrong.
Have you attended the Black Diamond Ball before?
I've actually performed at the Black Diamond Ball before, yes.
Okay. Amazing. So how excited are you to be here tonight, sitting back, enjoying the show?
It's really great. I think for a few reasons. One, as an artist, I really love being in spaces where I see other people thrive. And I'm also running into all the folks who are really doing things. But two, we're just in a time where Black culture is leading in so many ways. And to have events like this that really amplify that, it means so much to me. So
absolutely. Now, you have been championing the community. I've participated at some of your workshops. The financial freedom one did change my life and my aspect of career. So you champion so much of what the legacy of the Black Diamond Ball means. Can you speak to some of the places where this correlates in terms of championing change, community, and giving back?
Yeah. So the first thing that I would say is I thrive when I see other Black women thriving, and that's my love language. It's seeing women in our community do really well. I think a part of community right now isn't just about how do we partner, but how do we actually create strong, long-lasting impact together. I think we've gotten a lot of investment in community, a lot of investment in different areas, and then oftentimes at the end, we're not seeing results. I think more than ever right now, partnerships, whether it's like established artists supporting emerging artists, artists thinking differently about who they are as recording artists and also as folks that are doing work in the community. I think we need a bit of innovation, but I also think that at the core of that is also wellness. And you know that I'm a huge wellness champion. So I really believe that so long as we're all prioritizing our mental wellness and we're also prioritizing what we really want to do, asking for what we want, not what we hope to get, and expecting those things to come, and then being ready for them to be received.
We're ready for them to be received. Absolutely.
Would be good. So.
Absolutely. Last question: music career. What is the next for you? What's up? What's in the pipeline?
Yeah, it's a really exciting time. This year is going to be a big one. I'm going to be touring, and I have some pretty big festivals that I'm going to be touring and artists that I'm going to be opening for. I'm working on a new album right now. I have a show on March 1st. It's my first sound healing and acoustic concert for community. And then I have a single coming out on International Women's Day, really about women stepping out of survival and into our softness.
Absolutely. So March 8th, look for that single, Dominique Grant. You heard it here, probably not first, but you heard it here at BlackLantic. Also check out, we also have the BlackLantic Musicians podcast, and I'm sure we'll find a way to put you out on there as well. Dominique, thank you so much for stopping and talking to us.
Thank you. And also, let's just give Hillary her flowers. This beautiful human has been showing up on stages. She's been amplifying and also just existing in her perfection. So thank you.
Just two more girls.
Just two more girls.
Thank you, Dominique. Thank you.
This is Clinton from BlackLantic Media representing the Atlantic provinces. And here we have
Stephen Lecce, the Minister of Education, Ontario.
Fawzia Yunus, the British Consul General.
And Charmaine Williams, the Minister for Women, Social and Economic Opportunities for Ontario.
Thank you so much for that introduction. So one thing we focus on a lot in Atlantic Canada is anti-Black racism, as well as breaking down stereotypes through exposure therapy and the works. What does this event mean tonight in terms of breaking down stereotypes, and how can we foster better anti-Black racism across the country?
Well, Charmaine may be better positioned to start.
I'd be happy, yes.
Well, so this is so important for me because I think when you have opportunities and you give people opportunities, you are showing a different side. You're dismantling the stereotypes and the beliefs that people have about our community. And putting an event like this on TV, it shows the people of Ontario that there's greatness in our community. We are classy, we are educated, and, this is the kind of image that people need to see about the Black community.
Absolutely, I agree. Thank you so much. And in fact, I have a different question for the both of you. Why is it important for the two of you to be at an event like this as the British Consulate Representative and Minister of Education?
Look, for me, I think it's so critical that we empower Black youth to see themselves reflected in their schools. And you talked about breaking down systemic barriers. I'm proud that with Charmaine Williams, Patrice Barnes, David Smith, our Black team, our Black caucus, the first in our party, they're not going to be the last, which is why just last month we announced Black history is part of Canada's history. We know that, but now all students are going to know that because we mandated grade 7, 8, and 10. We de-streamed the entire grade 9 curriculum to remove the disproportionalities of streaming Black kids down. We want to lift kids up. And so if we make sure they see themselves reflected in our schools, we're going to change their life. So for me, I know I got a lot to keep learning in this respect, but I'm honored and I'm motivated.
Thank you so much for saying that. That is something that we've been saying in almost every episode. Canadians have been here for hundreds of years, and Black history is Canadian history. Black people are a part of the Canadian landscape and fabric, and it's so great to hear that from the minister. And as a British consulate representative, why is it important for you to be here?
So, first of all, thank you very much for having me here today. It's my first time, and this is such a wonderful celebration of Black history. And I think it's really important that young people who will be either here today or watching this, they can really see themselves in some of the award nominees today and really think that they can do anything that they want to do. And for me, I'm here as a United Kingdom representative to Ontario. I'm representing my country in all of its diversity to all of Canada's diversity. And it's amazing to be in this room with such inspirational people. And I'm taking a lot away today personally.
Amazing. Thank you so much to the three of you for your time. I know there's people to see and mingling to do. So thank you. Thank you for your time. Take care. This is Clinton from BlackLantic Media, representing the Atlantic provinces. I'm here with Selena. Oh my gosh.
Cesar Chavez. Yes,
I almost messed
got
that
it, got
up.
it, got it.
First time on the red carpet.
And first time meeting Dr. Vidal Chavan. Yeah, in person. Yes.
So we're here at the 9th annual Black Diamond event, an event in Canada that has become literal heritage and legacy. How does it feel to be here?
Oh my God, so good to see a sea of people having a great time, celebrating Black History Month, celebrating our communities across the country, clearly, and just breathing a little bit.
Yes.
Yes. We've had a time over the last little while.
I know.
Let's just breathe and enjoy this moment.
Show off, show up and show off.
Show up and show off.
Beautiful people here.
That was
Selena's bringing the swag. Y'all don't know, we still haven't made the t-shirts yet, but you gave us the Resist with Swag t-shirt concept.
With swag.
And, yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So, what do you think was the biggest takeaway from having events like this?
I'll let you take this one, but what is the biggest takeaway?
First of all, I have to say, big fans, BlackLantic. Big up to the whole fam. Seriously. The only thing I'll say is that we've been hearing a lot this month about Black excellence, and 9 years in a row, these guys have been pushing the envelope for celebrating excellence in communities. Looking forward to tonight.
Anything in the future for you? Any secrets?
Any secrets to unveil? No, y'all have to keep watching me. You're
going to be on the show in the near future, right?
Definitely.
On the new show?
Definitely.
Okay, so happy to hear. We know you have mingling to do. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your input and your presence and everything you have done for the country.
Thank you all for everything.
Your courage and your boldness to stand on your own 2 feet and walk away from things when they're not right.
Yeah.
And
I love you for that. Thank you.
too.
Thank you
so much.
Andrea Lewis, how are you?
How are you?
Absolutely wonderful. Now, Black Diamond Ball, we are celebrating 9 years. How do you feel being here tonight?
I feel excited. I feel excited just to be in this space with so much Black excellence. I'm here with Shea Moisture, who, is somebody that is making community within Toronto. And so something like that, being in a space that's so community focused, makes me feel like I feel proud. I feel proud to be a Black Canadian.
Absolutely. Now, I was just being told you've got a documentary coming out on Netflix.
It's out right now on Netflix.
Watch it right now.
It's out on Netflix.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's called The Black Beauty Effect. It's a 3-part docuseries on the game changers of Black beauty. 1 episode on skincare, 1 on makeup, 1 on hair care. And it just highlights Black excellence in the beauty space, to be honest with you. And so it's a passion project of mine, and I'm excited about it.
Of course. Now, Shawn Moisture is also giving away some awards tonight. They've got some honorees. We've got some food, some amazing music. What are you most excited for tonight?
I'm most excited to see Allison Hines. Allison Hines. Yes.
I feel you.
Absolutely. I can't believe that. I'm like, I can't believe we're in this space. And I'm like, I'm actually not in fet clothes, but that's okay.
We'll be matching.
Yeah.
The vibe will still be immaculate.
Exactly.
Amazing. I'm going to let you, it is bumping behind this camera. I will let you go and enjoy. Andrea, thank you so much for stopping and chatting with us.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Hello, this is Clinton with BlackLantic Media, here with what I'd call a legend, Simone Denny. How are you this evening?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Yes, so Guyanese Heritage here in Canada at the 9th annual Black Diamond event. How does it all feel?
It's beautiful. It's so nice to have something like this every year where we can show the best of us,
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Show the best of us, our culture, show up, show off, see some beautiful faces and some beautiful people. With your music and your amazing career, how do you feel that your music has contributed to sort of the Black cultural heritage and landscape of our country?
Well, we were the first dance group to go platinum in Canada.
Yep.
Our hits are international. And I would like to think that has lent itself to some of the electronic groups or bands or vocalists like The Weeknd, because there was no other Black faces doing it but me.
That's right. Standing on the shoulders of people like yourself.
So when I see it out there, I'm very happy.
Are you still performing?
Oh, yeah. I tour a lot in Europe.
Have you been to Atlantic Canada?
I have. I went to Nova Scotia. Where did I went?
Nova Scotia, Halifax?
I haven't been to Halifax in a while. I went to Newfoundland last March.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
Ever been to Moncton, New Brunswick?
No. Well, years ago.
They're big on the electronic music out there. Yeah, we're going to have to get you out there.
Years ago.
I won't keep you too much longer, but it's just so amazing to meet you.
Oh, lovely to meet you too.
What do you think is the biggest takeaway from an event like this?
Let's see. Black excellence.
Black excellence.
All day, every day.
That's it.
All year long.
Black excellence, baby. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
I'm here with Kezia Myers. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Now, explain just a little bit about why it was important that you're here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Outside of us being one of the sponsors for the event, for the vocalist, it's really important for us to be here to elevate Black excellence. Seeing Black excellence all in one space, being able to commune together during Black History Month is just something that is so uplifting and rejuvenating.
Absolutely. And why was it important for you to partner and sponsor for the vocalist? I was there. I participated. I saw. And obviously there's 9 years of the Black Diamond Ball as well. So why was it important for you to come in and support?
Absolutely. So we are Advance Canada's Black Music Business Collective. And one of the main focuses that we have is ensuring that Black artists are supported by a Black industry and people within the industry that are representative of their stories. And so our partnership with the vocalists was making sure that the judges were hand selected, that there was representation, that Black representation was there, and that we were putting people on that stage that from the standpoint of the judges, that they could do something. So we had Ryan Chung from CBC. We had Tia from Rap Season. That meant that the artists on the stage now have an opportunity to have their music go further because they're literally singing in front of executives that can make a change.
Absolutely. That's incredible. And now also speaking in 9 years of the Black Diamond Ball, that is no small feat. Can you speak to a little bit about what this has done for the community?
Yeah. I mean, the Black Diamond Ball just puts a shine on the Black community. It reminds people that we are here. We are here in full force. There's a community of us. Black excellence continues to elevate. But what it also reminds us is that we cannot be forgotten. And when we are thinking about DEI as kind of being a trend, we need to recognize it's not a trend. It's sustainability and making sure that Black professionals are always elevated and that they are always looking for upward mobility in all of the spaces, and that they are, really taken into consideration when you're developing your programs and your initiatives.
100% amazing. So well said. I'm going to let you enjoy this amazing evening having behind us. Thank you so much for stopping and chatting.
Thank you.
Thank you. Perfect. Rosemary Sadler, how are you?
I'm just fine, thank you.
I bet you are fine. You look fine. Thank you so much for being here and stopping and speaking with us. I have the distinguished honor of interviewing you twice in such a short period of time. The legacy of the Black Diamond Ball, I mean, it has been going on for 9 years, and you certainly know a lot about legacy, community, championing the work of Black people. Why was it important for you to be here tonight?
I am thrilled to be here. I believe I have been every single year, and every time I come, it's like the perfect opportunity to just be. I love it.
Of course, it's so important to just be able to come and exist in our own skin and be comfortable around the people that are here with us. Now, we've got Allison Hines performing tonight. We've got Soul Motivation. We've got amazing food. Is there anything you're most excited for?
I love it all. I love the opportunity to hear us, see us, and be with us. And it's something that's unexplainable but wonderful. So I'm just, I know things are about to get off to even continue in the amazing direction I'm already part of. But I think for me, the Black Diamond Ball is about the excellence that is us.
Absolutely amazing. Wonderful. Well, I believe dinner is about to start. I will let you get some food in because I'm sure if you're like me, we're getting hungry. You look ravishing. You are such a pillar in this community. It is so important that you are here championing all of this. If you are here, it is signed and sealed with important approval. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Of course, you too, Rosemary.
I'm here with Cheryl Dean out of Simcoe. And Cheryl Dean has at the end of Black History Month, she has made a bit of Black history of her own here in Canada. Cheryl Dean, you are the first ever woman, or Black woman, your first ever woman of Caribbean descent elected to be councillor in your region. How does that feel?
It feels amazing. It's a great feeling, of course. Overwhelming at times, but it is a very good feeling.
Yeah. You're carrying the torch.
Yes.
Why is it important to see faces like ours represented in politics and even sitting at the table and things that help shape policy in the future of the communities that we live in?
Thanks for that question. Representation is very important. And of course, coming with your different perspective, right? And coming from different diverse background, it's important that we have representation at the table that understand the diverse community, right? And can bring their perspective as well to the table.
Absolutely. And let's narrow it down a little bit. You said Caribbean. Where in the Caribbean?
Well, I'm from Jamaica.
Okay. Half Jamaican here myself.
Oh, awesome.
Father from St. Mary.
Wow.
Yeah, so last question. We're here at the 9th annual Black Diamond event. Why is it important to have events like these to sort of highlight and showcase our culture in the community?
You know what? It is very important. And I must say, I am a recipient tonight of the Community Achievers Award. And events like these is very important for persons to come out and just celebrate and just contribute to the achievement of the Black community. And also recognize that there is a need for equity and inclusion in our community.
Thank you so much, and congratulations on you being recognized and for everything you've accomplished. You're very brave, and I hope, as you can imagine, I hope like all the little kids who've seen what you've accomplished will be inspired to do the same.
Thank you so much. And one more thing, it's
Please,
Bradford West Gillenbury. So yes, the first female and the first Black woman to be elected to council, and the first woman in 12 years. And in Jamaica, we say it's a big deal.
It is a big deal, and I told her to give the extra info if I forgot anything. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the evening. As you know, the Halifax Junos are taking place, and pretty soon. And I'm so excited to be here speaking with Amiga. Oh my gosh,
yes.
Amiga. I'm sorry, it's been a long day.
Oh, that's okay.
Who was also nominated for a Juno. How are you, and how does it feel to have been nominated?
Oh, it feels incredible. Honestly, to be recognized for the art that you make is such an incredible feeling.
and to know that people are listening to you, it's amazing. I can't wait to go out eat.
We can't wait to have you. We hope to see you there as well.
Yeah.
And how are you enjoying the Black Diamond event so far?
Oh, I always love the Black Diamond Ball. It's a time to show out. It's a time to express your fashion, your culture. Like, it's just a beautiful Black excellence and celebration. Like, I just love it. Yeah.
Last quick question. How do you feel that your music is contributing to the whole cultural landscape of Canada and the places that we live?
You know what? It's just opening doors for appreciation of reggae music, cultural music, in different ways, because the approach can be different. And I just love that my take on fusion and like blending genres is being well received.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank
you so much for your time. They're ushering everyone into the room. Omega. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Such a pleasure.
Thank you to the Black Diamond Ball for having BlackLantic on your carpet. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we hope to see you next year.